Okay, so once you've done all three of your resistors, your board should look like this. What we're going to do now is probably the most difficult part, I think, to solder on the board, and that's the IC chip holder, which looks like this. Now, this isn't the actual integrated circuit chip itself, it's a holder for the chip. Now, the reason we use a holder, we could solder the chip directly into the board. The reason we don't, and the reason we use a holder, is that the IC chips can be damaged by heat very, very easily. So if you spend a little bit too long soldering your IC chip, the chip will get damaged and your board won't work. So we'll solder a holder in place. Once that's soldered in place, we can then nice and easily just insert the chip into here, and then there's no risk of the actual chip itself getting damaged. Now, just take a look at your board for me. What you'll notice is there are several clues where a component has to go a certain way. There are certain clues on the board. So if you look at the IC chip space, which is just here, there's a little nook cut out of the symbol just at the top. Okay, and if I look at the IC chip holder itself, you'll notice, hopefully, on the video, there's a little nook cut out at the top there. So that means, of course, that nook needs to go into that place just here. There are 8 connectors, 4 on each side. It's quite a delicate little piece. I'm going to try and place it through to make sure all 8 connectors get through all 8 of those holes. There we go. Nice and easy. Just a quick double check to make sure the nook is in the right place. Now with this component, the legs aren't quite long enough to be able to kind of bend the component over. So it's going to be a little bit fiddly. But I'm sure you'll be fine. Now ladies, I've just got a pair of scissors here just to tilt the board when I can, so that you can see what I'm doing. Obviously you don't need to do that for yourselves. Okay, now each of these silver connectors needs to be soldered individually. If you're a little bit inaccurate with your soldering and you solder across 2, you then need to desolder. So it's really important that you only solder those little connectors themselves. So I'm going to do a couple on camera and then I'll finish off camera. So I'll just pop that there just to hold it in place so you can see what I'm doing. So just going to tin the tip. There we go. And then now it's nice and quick, so I'll finish these all on camera. Okay, there you go. And what you should see is I've got nice neat soldering, and none of those parts are connected with one another. Fantastic, well done guys.